Okay. I wanted to show you a little of, you saw how everything was laid out before, and you can see I've got things like mostly put together with each one of these. I'm going to open this one up, and you can see the inside. I've glued in both the right and left side, and then all of, get this, because I'm holding this with my hand, all of the little shelf pieces. I try really hard to get them like up close to the bottom where the shelf will lie, simply because these are like super simple shelves, and I don't have anything like any runners or anything to guide these in here. And then I forgot I needed to paint this back piece, so I painted that really quickly. And it bowed a little bit, but it bowed a little bit, but you can see it'll just wrap around and glue flat, and I'll put it underneath something. But now you can see everything on the inside is pink. Now, that kind of sounds like a lot of effort to do. And I did this one as well. So you can see, I also cut the tabs off the top. If I keep the tabs for the side pieces, it means I need to add underneath here. If I keep those side tabs here, it makes a bit of a bump. So that means I need to add another piece of paper here about the same thickness, so it'll lay nice and flat. And I know that I have this that goes on top, but what'll happen is if I don't put that extra piece in, it'll start to bow up on the ends, and I don't like that. So I'm at the point now where I'm kind of doing some color on the inside so I don't have to see the white, doing some of the corrective stuff with the marker, and you can see here's what the bottom looks like, and then I can glue the tops on, but I won't glue the tops on until I have the backs glued down. And once the backs are glued down, then I can put them underneath some weight, because they're the same. Well, no, they're not. I thought they were. I must be thinking of the shelves over there are the same thickness. I'll put them under a weight, which really just translates into a book. So they'll dry nice and flat, and that all of the glue will dry for the cardboard and the inserts and things that I put inside. Then I can glue these on. And again, I will put a weight on it to make sure that it stays in place. Man, the copies, I'm just like, wow, they did such a good job with these copies. All the tiny little details on here. So that's what's going on with those. It kind of, it's, sorry, I'm doing this one-handed. It seems like an awful lot of work to do for something that someone may or may not notice on the inside. But there's a part of me that's like, I will know it's not the right color. So I have to go in and I have to change this. So I think I've pretty much gotten the dressers and the shelves, the construction method and the construction sequences down, so I can move. Like I said, I'm going to move on to that bed that I've been wanting to work on, because I need to add some things underneath it as well. So I am going to go back to work. Thanks for watching.